I want to do tonight is talk about how we can change our own life by focusing on a like page. I was going to share a little bit about Instagram as well, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to share Instagram tips next Wednesday night. So I'm going to take everybody through Instagram. I'm going to teach you how to build a really great following on Instagram really quickly, how you can invest in programs that will actually go out and find people more or less that will end up liking you and following you so that you can build a great and solid fan base based on what you are as a Beachbody fitness coach, right? For me, as we know, I focus on faith, fitness, family, food, and flexibility and freedoms, right? The financial part of it. So that's what I base my whole existence as a Beachbody coach on. And how do I do those things? By connecting to people through social media. I'm a guy, I've told you this all before, that it's not easy being a guy in a 90% dominated industry, according to Beachbody. But what I've learned to do is become relatable by talking about the topics and presenting myself out there to individuals who are interested in those topics. And who are they for me? I'm focused on moms. I want the late 20-something, mid 20-something, 30-something, and 40-something moms. That is my market. I'm 37 years old. I know who my target audience is. I know who the vast majority of my challengers are for my accountability groups. And I know that when I stick in that pocket and I'm comfortable with it, I gain a lot of Success Club points, a lot of Changing Live Club points, because I'm not trying to veer off and go from one far extreme, 65 years old, down to 18 years old. I'm focusing on my posts on the women who I want in my groups and who I in the future want as a coach to fall in my organization, because I know if I'm able to help them gain results through our programming, then I'm going to have a really high percentage that they're going to become a coach. They'll feel empowered and they'll want to go and impact more people. Now, that's not just a business focus. It's a true focus that I have as a fitness leader in the company, as a fitness coach with Beachbody, to help as many people, to end the trend of obesity. I have a passion for that. So what you need to do first is figure out, where do you fit in this spectrum? Who is your target audience? And we need to do is build an avatar. And if you don't want to know what an avatar is basically the perfect person, right? So if you're to build your perfect target audience, let's say, I don't know, Irina, you're a young mom who has a passion for fitness. You've got two young ones running around. They're running you crazy. You've got a husband who's super busy and working his job nonstop. You find the time and you understand prioritizing what the fitness industry is and can be for you. So your perfect avatar is going to be, let's say, a 30, 35-year-old mom, or 25 to 35-year-old mom. And that mom is going to relate to you because she's going to see you every day, making no excuses, every day focusing on your children, every day doing the things it takes to live a fit, happy, and healthy lifestyle. Well, what Facebook allows us to do is build that perfect person in our like page. So we can actually take our like page that we generate and build, whatever that looks like for us, and we can build that and we can promote our page, and we can basically solicit people to like our page without asking them, but putting an offer up. So I'm going to screen share for everybody here just to show you. I'm going to take you through my like page and how to go about doing this, because there's a few different ways that you could focus on building a like page. 1 second here, I'm sorry. And can you guys see this? Thumbs up. All right, thank you. Kim, where's your normal robe? What is going on? We like it. So, okay. So this is my like page. I don't, just because I am speaking to you about a like page, go and focus all your time on building a like page. I've been a coach now for a while, but I have not focused on my like page as my initial go get it. Do I have Do I have clients that come to me? Absolutely. Do I have coaches who come onto my team? Absolutely from it. But I have not focused on it 100% because I understood the process, that it's a crock pot mentality. It's not pressing a button on a microwave and things happening overnight. So what does that mean? It means I built my like page, I post on it regularly, but I ask people to share. I actually go in and I physically say, please share this with your friends. They may find value in it. Or if you love this post, please share it on your timeline. And you know what? When you ask people to do those things, but you're giving value in your post, they're going to go and do it. And you're going to be getting organic likes on your page. I don't care if it's 5 likes a week. I don't care if it's 500 likes a week. If we're bringing value and we're allowing it to organically grow, then we're going to have people who are truly liking our page, not just to like a page, another page, but because they find value in what we're doing. Okay, I decided to focus on my personal Facebook timeline because I knew that my warm market was going to be, and still is, my strongest market. It would take forever for me to even come close to burning out my warm market. So what I do is I focus most of my energy on the people that know me, that see me posting regularly, that are reaching out nonstop through private message because I've been consistently posting every single day and not just one time a day, right? I focus on the things that are most important to me. And I wasn't really going to cover this, but I'll go there really, really quickly. I'm just going to pull this up for you. So again, I just said it to you before. My priorities: faith, family, and helping others. It's also food and flexibilities and freedoms, right? So as you can see, I have a bright, clean, fresh banner. It's a picture of me, and people have no question when they come to my page what my interests are. And if I'm showing them what my interests are, then I can actually prove it through awesome Snapchat pictures like this, right? So if you go to my like page though, my like page is slightly different. My like page is more business driven. It's showing you, if you were to come onto my like page right away the first time, you would see that, wow, accountability equals results. Get fit with Fit Happy Steve. Click my face for more details. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, if I click your face, then it's going to come up with this little thing. Every day I help men and women lose weight, change their lives, and feel great through the private Facebook accountability groups. And get this, my coaching is free. That's right, free. Here's the link for more details. So immediately I have an opportunity for people to go, and it's going to connect them right to my Google form, right? So my Google form here, it looks exactly the same. So they're not seeing something completely different. They've already seen my profile picture. Now they recognize that, oh, this is really him. This is really what it is. I feel comfortable in filling this out. I want to lose weight. I want to feel great. I want to join in whatever this Beachbody thing is. And you know what? I get people all the time inquiring because I put it out there for them to see. So number one, we want to take a look at our like page. We want to say, are we relevant with what our focus is as a fitness coach? Our banner should change fairly regularly. So I would suggest probably changing your banner once a month, having something new going in. And if you haven't used PicMonkey.com, PicMonkey.com is a really great editing software online that you can go very simply, very easily, and not have to buy any pricey programs. We're not all web designers, so we don't all have those things, but we have access to PicMonkey.com, PicMonkey.com. And this is where I created this banner. And there's no doubt that when somebody comes here, they're seeing results. What they're seeing are before and after pictures so that they know that I am a fitness coach. And then if they come down here, they're going to see ready to regain control of your life. I focus on simple result-driven fitness and nutrition. Message me now. So there's always going to be an opportunity. Now, let's go down a little bit further here. Let's actually go to, let's go here to invite friends to like this page. The first thing I did was when I started my page, I posted 5 posts. I said to myself, what are those 5 focuses that I want to do? Fitness, family, all that stuff, right? So I put up 5 posts, and then I went up here to invite friends to like this page. I pulled up all my friends. Once all my friends came up, I literally just went and invited everybody. If you have Chrome, Google Chrome, You can actually add an extension. You can Google Chrome extension for selecting all. And you can add the extension automatically. It will show up here, and it will actually select every single person on your friends from your normal Facebook page, and it will invite everybody. And what I did was I kept going through and inviting, and people that I didn't, Irina, and people that I didn't invite, I would go back through and I would invite to be part of it. So I have new friends on here that I haven't done that with yet, right? So I want to make sure that these people are liking my page. Why? Because when they like a page, what is it going to do? It's going to show up on their timeline that they've liked the page, and now I'm going to get some more organic likes by other people seeing that they have liked my page. So you want to make sure that you're constantly going back in there, I would say once every week or two, to update and invite new people to like your page, okay? So that's a simple way to bring in your warm market that's already existing, to be able to begin posting regularly with your like page. Now, what do the posts need to look like? Let's talk about some of the posts, and then let's talk about how we grow our like page through paying Facebook to do that for us, okay? First and foremost, I always have a pinned post. You need to pin your post. If you don't know how to pin a post, you can just go to any post that you have and you can click on it. It would say pin this post. Let me go to the next post down here, okay? Let's go here. So I just had a workout today. I posted on Snapchat, workout with Joe. I could click this little arrow here and pin this post, pin to the top, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you why in a second. Your posts, what should they look like? Well, there's a 10-4-1 algorithm that you need to follow. 10 posts a week need to be valued posts. Those posts need to be give backs, not asking for anything, not in any one which way. What you need to do is post things like this. I follow the Team Beachbody blog like crazy. I even have it put up here in my favorites up on my Google Chrome as social content hub. This is new. If you didn't see this come in the CoachBot online back office, you need to go and you need to bookmark it. I go to Team Beachbody Fitness. I click on the blog, and boom, every single morning I can look up and say, do I want to share fitness? Do I want to share nutrition? Do I want to share lifestyle, Shakeology, whatever it is? And then I copy the post, and I don't care about the 5 best beauty tips out there. But you know what? Women are going to like what that is, and they're going to click on this, and they're going to go read the article, and they're going to see what it's all about. Posting videos. I posted a video of how to make cloud bread. I went live from my personal timeline. If you haven't done Facebook mentions, which is Facebook Live, you can record live, and you can it will show up in all of your friends, their timeline, and they can click on it and they can just begin watching. What I did was I went on my personal timeline and I said, hey, at 8 o'clock tonight, I'm going to be going live on how to make cloud bread. But prior to that, for the week or two before that, I was talking about cloud bread. I was showing pictures of it, and I was building interest. All right, what else? Promos, showing new videos. This was a video that I recorded myself. As soon as Country Heat was released that it's going to be a program, I went, recorded myself, edited a quick video. Here's another give back. People love food right around St. Patty's Day. Mashed potatoes with kale, and I think I put on there the healthy alternative to Irish mashed potatoes, right? Here's the thing. Going live tonight at 8 p.m. with a picture of cloud bread. Showing people the cha-cha slide planks. Showing a quick workout. More food, right? The algorithm. 10 posts that are giving a week. 4 posts that are of yourself. So your giving posts should be shared posts. They should be posts that you find value in. Not just a picture of a ripped chick with a quote on it, but it could be more of a ripped chick with inspiration on it, where you actually give value in the subject of the topic line of that post. Or you go to Team Beachbody blog, or you go to I don't even know. It could be something. It could be something from, I don't know, Lifestyle Magazine or whatever you find. But add that value as long as it follows one of the 5 tips, one of the 5 focuses that you have, right? And then one post a week needs to be a call to action. And that call to action can look a number of ways. It can be a flyer that you build asking or offering people to join your accountability group. It could be offering people to join you. You know, I gave a tip here on how to get good abs. Whatever it looks like to you, that call to action. So here's what I want to show you. I want to show you, because you see two of my cookie dough things. These are made with Shakeology. If you guys haven't made these yet, you need to make these healthy cookie dough Shakeology balls. They are so tasty. You put them in I put them in the freezer. You chew into it. It tastes just like an ice cold cookie dough, but it's healthy, right? So I had done this. I had posted this on March the 10th. It was a repost because I had posted it a long time before that. So there's a lot of value in this. People like seeing same things come through every so often because they're going to be reintroduced and re-intrigued by it. So I reposted this on March 10th. And instead of just leaving it here, what I noticed was that I actually had a decent amount of organic reach. So enough people saw it. So what I decided to do tonight was post this. I'm going to go up to where's my pin post? Right here. Oh, that was my pin post. I made this up. I took the picture and wrote healthy cookie dough, right? It's kind of misleading, but it's not misleading. And if you go into what it says here, healthy no-bake cookie dough protein balls. Check out the post on my page for simple recipe now. Only 120 calories. I made these and just had to share. These are delicious and the perfect sweet tooth snack without the guilt, right? So as a woman, if I said you could have 120 calorie, healthy, no guilt cookie dough, would you click on my page to go and see what the recipe is? Most likely you're going to do that. But I have not promoted this yet. I have not paid Facebook to go and send this out through my avatar, through my Facebook world or the Facebook world. So I have had no traction on it yet. But if you notice this image, and you notice this image, they're the same, but I took out the Shakeology. I didn't want people to look at the Shakeology and be swayed by it. Instead, I went to PicMonkey, added in healthy cookie dough, recropped the image, and now when I send it out, they're going to be more likely to be open-minded, go to my page, and then when they get to my page, I have my pinned post. The first post that they're going to see is that healthy cookie dough protein ball. I'm not misleading them. I'm sending them directly to my page by clicking on the link when I promote it. And it's going to come here and it's going to say healthy no-bake cookie dough protein balls by Fit Happy Steve. First, like my page before you forget. You will love the tasty recipes, fitness nutrition, fitness tips, nutrition, insight, and humor. Next, check out this recipe and share the post with your friends. Yields 18 blah, 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 blah. Takes them through the whole thing. Again, I remind them to like my page, and so on and so forth. So how do we promote this? Well, I'm not going to promote this one with the recipe because if somebody sees that come up in their feed, why would they go to my page if they have the recipe, right? So instead, I'm going to do the one that I have all set up. So I'm going to boost this post. Now, boosting this post, there's two ways which you can boost a post. You can boost a post to draw people back to your page, which is what I'm looking to do here. I'm looking to draw people back to my page. Or you could boost a post with a link to, let's say, a Google form or a Wufoo form that's going to have people go and click on it to hear more about an accountability group that you have up, right? So let's say you were to have a really great picture on there of yourself all ripped up, holding weights, hey, I am I'm a 42-year-old woman and in the best shape of my life. And I am so grateful for the steps I took. And my mission in life is to help other women, cut down on their midsection, regain confidence, click this link for more information, and I will reach out to you. So that's the second way you can draw people in by boosting a post. But I'm going to boost this post for everybody, and I'm going to show you when it boosts exactly how it happens. So I already have there's a few different ways that you can boost a post here. Number one, it's 9:30. I'm going a little bit longer than I expected. Sorry, we're probably going to go to 9:45. Number one, you can boost this page, this post over here to the left, if you can see this, to people who like my page, right? So I can take the 700 people, whatever it is, that like my page currently, and I can just boost it directly with them because what I know is that it already gained traction. I already know that this is going to create a draw because it already had a natural organic reach on my page when I posted the original post. But that's not enough for me. I don't want to just post to the people on my like page, right? I want to go beyond that. So the second choice I have is boosting to people who like your page and their friends. Well, if they like my page and they're majority liking the post that I put up organically, then I know their friends are probably going to be interested in that. Or I can share it through the people that I target. And that's your avatar. So those are the people who you want. And for me, I've named my group because you can edit your audience. This is how you build your avatar. This is how you build the perfect person, as I mentioned before, who will help you grow your business because they're the target audience you want to be in your accountability groups. So I have already built that group based on a lot of people. And that general challenge group is already in there. I can go and edit audience. I have all sorts of information on people, what people interests, a lot of things that have to do with moms, right? And what Facebook does is Facebook actually takes all of those targeted, those words, right? And they connect it with all the women out in Facebook land who have those interests, who like pages like that, who talk about it, right? Facebook's so smart that they gather this information, and now, depending on how much money I want to promote the page for, they will guarantee me that this post will be seen by X amount of those women, right? So I'm gonna pick people I choose through targeting. And now, my age range, I have 28 through 45. I already have all of my my stuff in here, like, right, my perfect avatar. My gender is female. And let's just say that I want to post this for $10. Well, Facebook's going to say, okay, you can post it for $10 and we're going to guarantee you between 1,900 and 5,000 people out of a possible 22,000 people. But if I increase this to $20, watch this. It's going to say between 2,700 and 7,000 people, right? So let's just say I go back down to $10, and I'm just doing this for everybody here, and I'm going to let this run at $10 just because. But I want to do this over the, I probably want to do this. I want it to end. Today's the 23rd. Right, so I'm going to want this to end on tomorrow. I want this to end tomorrow, which means it's going to pump it into people's feeds overnight and tomorrow. And they're going to be able to see this popping up in their news feed when they're active. And it's going to guarantee me that between 1,700 and 4,400 people are going to see this. I already have it connected to a bank account. All I need to do is go ahead and boost this very, very simply. Are there any questions? Let me unmute this. Let me unmute this line here for a second and see if we have any questions so far. And then I will continue to show you how to gain likes on your page. All right. Do we have any questions so far?
No.
No questions? Okay. All right. I'm going to remute and I'm going to reshare. Here we go. Okay. All right, so it took it in, it told me what my budget is, and I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna go back to my page, and it shows me that it's boosted for $10. Now here's the thing, Facebook has to review this and make sure that it falls within the guidelines that they allow. Will it? Yes, I know it will. Why? Because they say you can't have more than 25%, I believe it's 25%, of the entire picture filled with words or verbiage. So all it says is healthy cookie dough and fit happy Steve with some really cool looking, font. It might not be cool looking font for all I know, but and then this is what people will see. And if you want to see what it looks like, you can actually, if I go in here, I didn't show you this yet. So it says we're reviewing, but it's going to show you what this is going to look like. So here's what it's going to look like in people's newsfeed, and here's what's going to look like in mobile newsfeed. Healthy cookie dough balls, right? Fits perfect. The whole thing shows up in one foul swoop, so people will feel confident when they see it. So that's how we boost a post on our page to draw people in to like our page, right? And it's a post filled with value because I'm teaching them that they can have a healthy alternative to cookie dough. And in that post, it offers for them to even reach out to me if they like to have a free sample or a sample, and I'll send them a sample. And, and that's a connection now. Okay. So the next way for us to grow our Facebook page is to come down where it says promote our page. I'm going to go down here. It says promote our page right here. When we click on promote our page, it's by default, it's going to come up with your banner. Okay. So your banner is going to show up right here. And I don't know if I necessarily want this banner to be broadcast out there. I don't think that Facebook would actually allow it because it has before and after photos on it. They're very strict on before and after, which means that you are guaranteeing a certain type of result. They're very careful with that. So what I would do is I would build a different banner, probably have my face, my image on there, and maybe some catchy verbiage. And what I want to do, once I choose that image, I would put it, I would go up here to add creative. I would edit it, and now I can select an image or upload an image. I can reposition the image. So I can add a new image in there that would allow me. Just like boosting a post, I can choose the perfect avatar. You have to take the time in your like page to go in and build that perfect person. And again, I cannot stress this enough. That perfect person has to be the woman, right, who is relatable to you. So if you are a 30-year-old or a 28-year-old or a 25-year-old or 35 or a 44, I don't care. That person has to relate to you when they see you. When they hit your page, there needs to be some kind of value and inspiration that they see in you, so that they're following you now, and they're feeling confident that when they press that like button to follow your page, that they're going to be getting value just like they are seeing in the beginning. But it's going to come through consistency and that algorithm of 10-4-1 that I talked about a little bit earlier. You can add a video into it if you'd like, so you can actually record a quick video. But again, Facebook's very strict, so you have to be careful with what you put in there. Hey, I'm all about, faith, fitness, family, food, and freedoms and flexibility. My goal is to help you not only lose weight, feel great, and gain incredible results, but to help you become financially free. Well, Facebook's not going to allow that to go through. They're not going to. You think they're going to allow me to post something that says I'm going to make you financially free? No. So you have to be very careful with what that looks like. And again, this has to all look very professional. It can't be a chop shop stuff that people are going to see and go, oh my goodness, like, why would I like that page? It looks like somebody scribbled on there with a crayon, right? It needs to look professional. And that's one of the reasons that we went and got professional headshots. And I hope you guys have submitted your shots into Erin. I know it took a little while for her to get back to you, on that, but I hope you submitted what images you like, and you'll be using them like I used this one from back in September when I had professional headshots taken down in Florida, right? So, also, this is a good tip. Become a public profile, a public figure on your like page. Be a public figure. It gives you more freedoms and flexibilities to be able to manipulate your market and to be able to build your like page. If you are a business, then it's only going to give you the business algorithms, and it's only going to give you the business templates to be able to build that page, right? We don't want people to look at us as a business. We want them to look at us as a branded fitness expert, someone who, and by expert, I don't mean schooling. By expert, I mean we're working on our results. We're gaining results. We have results. We are inspirational. We have a testimony, right? We're vulnerable. We have pictures of our kids, of our family, maybe a before and after of ourselves. Maybe we are a certified live instructor, bringing even more value into it. If you value food, because I'm going to be honest with you, food is huge. People love recipes. I have people all the time messaging me saying, can you post a video of your guacamole? Can you post a video of your salmon, of your pesto, of this, of that? People want food, but if you give it all to them up front, then they're going to have everything. They're going to feel satisfied. But if you're constantly hitting the 10-4-1 and algorithm, and you're also sticking within those parameters of your 3 to 5 best focuses for your fitness business. You're going to keep them engaged all the time because they're never going to know what you're throwing at them. They're always going to want to keep on their toes because they're not going to want to miss out on a good recipe, on a good fitness tip, on a good fitness workout, on a mommy and me tip, whatever that looks like, right? So again, I would choose my perfect avatar in here. I would, I would choose women. I would, as far as interests, I would click all the interests that I want, and I would run this ad. And again, every type of ad that you're running with Facebook is going to have a different dollar value. So if you are posting to receive likes by promoting your page, Facebook's actually going to charge you a little bit more money. So your reach, right? Your reach to go grab people, to have them come in and draw them in to like your page is going to be less for every dollar than it would be to promote simply an ad. Why? Because what they want to do is Facebook turned into a mega money maker through promoting everything by charging for it. In the beginning, people were gaining 10,000 followers by spending a few $100. To go get 10,000 followers today, I don't know what that looks like. But here's what it shows you, and this is one of the last things we'll talk about here, okay? It shows you your daily budget and your duration and your estimated likes per day. So if I were to put in here $500, it's going to reconfigure that for me, and it's going to say to me, okay, for $500, I can have an estimated 313 to 1,253 new followers, guaranteed. And Facebook's going to guarantee those. What they're going to do is they're going to keep running your ad, and they're going to pump it even harder the closer you get to that point. But if I were to change my interests and I were to focus on women in the way that I need to grow my page, and I were to build that perfect avatar of person, actually it might get me 5,000 guaranteed likes versus 1,253. So you have to play around with building that perfect avatar. You have to understand your target audience and market, and you have to build value with everything within your page in order for them to come on from day one and feel like they're getting something for what you're giving. We can't expect people to follow us if we're just posting things that inspire us. I just had a conversation with a new coach on about what it looks like to reach people, right? A lot of times we share our own interests and what piques us. But what we need to be doing is focusing on what could pique other people's interest, right? There's a side of us and there's a side of them. You need to ride the side of them at all times in your business. You can never be on the side of you. If you're talking about family, how can you relate that to them? If you're talking about marital issues like I did the other day on Facebook, how can I relate that to being inspirational for a guy or a woman who's going through a really tough time? How can I take a picture of me with a sweaty selfie after an incredible workout, or a picture of my abs, and say, instead of it being about me, right, and showcasing myself, how can I say, you know what? I'm so grateful that I made the decision to get up off my ass and to bust it every single day because I had a picture in mind and a vision of creating abs, because I've never had rock solid abs in my life. And today I can finally say I have those rock solid abs. Why? Because of commitment, resiliency, consistency, etc. And I am here to help other people in their journey for that, which is why I'm posting this picture, right? So building value on the side of them in every single thing you do. Paying for your ad is a way that you can guarantee likes, that you can guarantee exposure to your business. Don't just go and spend money frivolously either. Remember, on the weekends, people on Saturdays, Friday, midday on and through Saturday, Facebook and social media kind of shuts down, right? Why? Because people are focused on getting out of the house, doing those things, and they're just perusing through versus actually digging in. Sunday nights, anytime Sunday night, probably 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, till probably 10, 11, midnight. Oh my goodness, the best time of the week to post. What about for moms? posting and sending things out midday, right? So if you want to focus on stay-at-home moms, why not send out a post at 12 o'clock, right? Why not send out a post? I know a lot of our team sends out posts at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's going to be the time that the mom's going to get up before everybody in the house. She's going to grab her cup of coffee. She's going to go look on Facebook, and she's going to see your daily inspiration of you getting up and working out every single day because of a sweaty selfie with an inspirational thing for her. And now she's going to find value in you. And when you post those call to actions to invite her to join you in an accountability group, now she's going to dive in and she's going to follow you on your like page and she's going to tell her friends about it. Why? Because she's inspired by you. And she's going to start sharing your posts. Why? Because she's inspired by you. This whole thing, this whole idea is helping other people. Unfortunately, we have to pay to grow our page. We could allow it to happen organically, and that's perfectly fine, but it's going to take a lot longer. I would not be posting call to actions. Last tip. I would not be posting call to actions, asking people to join you or doing things until you probably have at least 500 likes on your page. I would not really do that. As a matter of fact, I probably wouldn't do it until about 1,000 likes, to be honest with you, because people are looking at how many people are following you too. We're going to talk about that on Instagram for next week. We're going to talk all about Instagram. We're going to talk about how to build your Instagram feed, how to gain solid followers, and when is the time that you should be posting call to actions, and how you can build that just like you can build this by investing and by just being actively involved in your business. And that's all I got to say about that. All right. So I'm going to unmute the line here. I have no idea why I said I was going to keep that to 9:30. All right. Did you guys find value in that? Do you understand more now what it looks like to promote your page for new likes versus building an ad to promote your page versus building an ad for call to actions? Are there any questions on any of that? No? Okay.
No,
You can't expect to grow your business by asking people to do things in the beginning. You will. If I were you, what I've been told and from what I do is, number one, personal development. Go on YouTube, watch as many social media, Facebook trainings, like page trainings as you possibly can. Understand what it's all about. Find the people you click with. Number two, contact Facebook directly through your like page. Build a like page, contact them and say, hey, I would like to build my like page. What does this look like? From what I understand, Facebook, when you work with a sales consultant through this avenue, they will actually help you out and tell you the best, most efficient way to spend your dollar so that it gets the furthest reach, so that you can build it the quickest. Kim, are you sleeping?
No.
Okay. All right. No questions?
I have one question.
Yes.
Out of 10, 4, 1, what was 4?
4 are your own personal. So the 10 are sharing other things of value to show that it's not all about you, that you actually have an interest in fitness, nutrition, food, family, fashion, whatever. The 4 are you, maybe a picture of you, maybe a quick video tip from you, right? Jess, you're so good with your food. I mean, I would have those 4 be, I would have probably 3 be food and 2 be fitness, or 2 be food and 3 be fitness. And then the 1 every week needs to be some kind of call to action. We need to be inviting people, but we have to do it in a way that our followers are watching us every single day. They see the value because we're giving. So when we ask, they're not thinking, oh, they're all out to just take. They're giving a lot, right? It's that jab, 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 right hook mentality. And that's exactly what you have to follow. Right?
I haven't really scoured like your own timeline versus that like page to see whether or not, like, how much redundancy is there between your timeline and your like page.
That's a great question. So in the beginning, what I did was I was fairly redundant. I Same thing with Instagram. I needed to keep things simple in the beginning of my business. But I also recognized that I needed to be consistent. If I was going to post on Instagram and I was going to post on my like page and I was going to post on my personal timeline, that I needed to do it all. So what I was doing was posting on my personal Facebook page and Instagram at the same time. The same exact thing, right? What I found though was that I had a lot of the same warm market on my Instagram. So I would post on my timeline, post on my timeline, post on my timeline, and then I would take week or two old posts and then I would post them over to my like in Instagram. And what happens is so much happens in social media land and things that people don't really recognize that it might be the same post you're posting, but then they'll come back around and it might be something that struck them before and they're going to be like, oh, there it is again. And it could show up. But now I've changed it around because I've become comfortable with how I post. So my like page has really taken a completely right turn, while my Facebook timeline and my Instagram are actually somewhat in line, but trailing each other. So you need to find out what works well for you. But in the beginning, just focus on your personal Facebook, wait a week, or go back to old posts and just post some different things on both of them so that people find value in everything you do. But your personal timeline, remember this, people, that's your warm market. You don't want to just be a salesperson in fitness.
Right.
Your like page is different. They're going to like you because they're going to follow the fitness nutrition component of what you're doing. But your personal timeline has to be those 3 to 5 things that you're posting every single day, 3 to 5, so that you are in their feed. Because Facebook, if you don't, they're going to knock your reach down and then you're going to have to rebuild it back up. But the more you're out there and the more likes you're getting and the more comments you're getting and the more you're commenting on other people's things, the more you're going to be bouncing around. People are going to see you and they're going to start following you because you're relevant. And that's our goal with this whole thing, is to keep relevant. Okay.
Makes sense.
All right. Anybody else? All right, guys. Listen, thank you all for getting on this call. If you are watching recorded, again, we're now next Wednesday. What is next Wednesday's date? The 30th? 30th, I'll be talking about Instagram. I'll be sharing my Instagram feed with you, showing you Instagress, how Instagress works. Gotcha, Kim. And how you can build your likes while you're sleeping. And how it only can cost you $100 for the entire year to do that, but be very actively involved with what's going on with it as well. Kim.
When is Super Saturday for April?
Super Saturday for April isn't that the 2nd?
Sunday, isn't it? Are we doing Sunday, I thought?
Wait, in Westchester, is Westchester on Sunday?
Westchester Sunday.
Okay. Okay. Jessica, would you mind posting in Fit Happy Dynasty the information for that? Okay. Perfect. Let's post like their invite and just say, hey, Steve asked that I post this up. The team is getting together. Let's all like carpool or do whatever to get down there. We'll all do the workout. We'll all, go out to lunch afterwards, whatever it looks like. Okay.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for getting on the call tonight. Have a great night. If you need anything, reach out. I'm here. You know it. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Thanks.